If the residents of Burrell Boom, particularly long-timer Lincoln Gillett, had their way, the answer to having Bradley's boatyard in operation in their village would be a resounding no.
I am not in agreement with that activity because there was some boat works there many years ago, and finally the Jamaican guy who was there trying to establish this decided that too much opposition, but they had a right because what in this village they could be down there, the wind shifts, and I live upwind from it, and I still smell the residue from the and I am allergic to anything that has to do with that kind of fiberglass activity. The smell.
And how far you live from it?
Not very far. I would say I'd be about 300 yards. But the wind shifts.
And there are people who live closer than you to the development.
As a matter of fact, I have one of my dear elder friend. She has a problem with her lungs, and it affects her. But she doesn't have a voice. And as I say, she's my dear friend. And many times my concern is about what happens to her. What if you may say, well, oh, she was on her way out anyway. No, that's not it. The bottom line is that shouldn't be there. That's supposed to be, we have ample land all over. And if you wanted to do something of that nature, do it on the not on the periphery, do it on the outskirts.
Village Chair Erlene Baptiste Pandy says similar concerns have been expressed at a village meeting, but for now, there is no actual activity going on.
They had a meeting. I wasn't there. I was in the States, right? They had a meeting, so I don't know what came out of it because all I heard, they had chaos at the meeting. That's all I heard. So.
Oh, okay. So,
we're just waiting on DOE to see what they are going to do with Mr. Bradley and his boat property, right? So.
Yeah, because I understand that he doesn't have official clearance from them to go through, no?
Mr. Bradley isn't doing anything. He isn't doing any sort of work on his boat, right? He's just bringing them up and putting up his building. There's nothing going on, right?
So it would seem strange that if he's not doing any work, that somebody would just come and burn his... Yeah.
People are very... It's just a few people, right? It's not the entire Burrell Boom village. It's just the people, as a matter of fact, living in front of him. Those are the ones that have the problem. Right?
Okay.
Really have the problem with him.
Gillett contends that it is not about driving Bradley out of business, but making that business safer for residents of the village.
It has to come to an end. They have to find another location for that place. And I'm saying that because I don't want the man to do business, but do it where you can be safe and the residents, especially the elder folk, you'll be surprised to know that next door to where that activity is, one of my friends, he is there, and his wife is also having problems because of I'm living next door to that, and they are living next door to it. Look at that. You've got to think about others, and I think in this case, just to move it a little out of the way. We have electricity running all over the place. Move it.
Owner of Bradley's boatyard, Stephen Bradley, declined an interview of any kind with News 5 when we visited his property in Burrell Boom on Saturday. He did note that he is awaiting a response from the Department of the Environment as to clearance for his work as a popular boat maker to continue. Aaron Humes reporting for News 5.